Because she's suffering.
She's
Luckily,
suffering.
not from that awful, nasty, you-know-what bug.
It's just a cold.
It's just a cold, and hopefully it'll be gone by tomorrow. Good morning. This morning we do have a lot of rain around. The Met Office has an amber weather warning. This is one down from the top being red. And what it means is be prepared. There's a risk of local flooding, particularly later on across Devon and Cornwall, where we'll see some further heavy rain. Now, this morning we've been watching the rain pouring in to the west. Some of that has been heavy. 20 millimetres, for example, fell overnight across parts of Cornwall. That's getting on for an inch. And there's more to come as we go through the morning. And the rain is accompanied by gusty winds, especially gusty around exposed areas. Wet and windy too across much of Wales first thing this morning, across the Irish Sea and into Northern Ireland as well, where again we've had some heavy bursts of rain and strong winds. Now for Scotland, under clear skies overnight in the north, it's been a cold night. It's also a frosty start to the day, but it's mostly dry, and mostly dry across much of Scotland and fairly cloudy. In fact, the same can be said across the north of England, cloudy but dry. We still have some fog currently across parts of Lincolnshire, Cambridgeshire and East Anglia, and just to the north of London. That should slowly lift, and then from the Isle of Wight heading back towards Bristol, once again we're under that band of rain accompanied by gusty winds. Now for a time this morning, the rain in the southwest will tend to ease off. The wind will as well, and that's going to allow murky conditions to develop. Doesn't mean the rain will completely go away. You can see it's still very much there in the chart, and we've also got it extending by the afternoon into western Scotland. Now that whole system is going to move eastwards as we go through the evening and overnight. Again, some heavy bursts in it. The strongest winds by then across central and eastern areas, and you can see the triangle back on the charts for the southwest of England, particularly across parts of Devon and Cornwall, where there is the risk of local flooding. The triangle will be with us, gosh, that's hard to say, will be with us again tomorrow. Again, emphasising that point, there's more heavy rain for a time, so again the risk of local flooding. But the rain will eventually move away, heading again towards the north and the east, depositing some snow on the tops of the Pennines. There's likely to be blizzards on the tops of the Grampians, but a bit of a respite. And then a quick look at Friday means that for England and Wales, mostly dry, but wet and windy across central and northern Scotland. Billy and Susanna, I'm off to anchor in my dentures, if I had any.
Sorry, say that again.
No, there's an expression that says my wallies are wiggling, and basically means your false teeth are wiggling. I don't have any. It was a bad joke that failed miserably, and I wish I hadn't said it now. Because I made a mistake in there, trying to say whatever it was I tried to say.
I thought you were speaking a foreign. I thought you were speaking a foreign language.
I honestly thought, yes.
Well, now I am beetroot, and I'm matching my dress. I wish I hadn't started this.
Shall we stay with it, Carol? Or
Yeah, let's stick with it for a few more minutes. Sadly, we haven't got the time.
No.
Coming up to
Carol.
10 to 8.
Nice hot lemon and honey, I think, is what's needed for Carol. If you're trawling the internet,